This is how ugly it's gotten within the Republican caucus in the Senate. I don't know if I would have gone there where Senator Ron Johnson went. He was on Wednesday. He was on a Chicago morning show. I don't think it was like one of those morning zoos. So I don't think he was like, it wasn't like a Howard Stern thing. Like, hey, do you think that, you think John McCain had any idea what he was doing when he was voting because of that brain tumor? No, it wasn't like that. Here is Ron Johnson explaining John McCain's vote against the skinny repeal of Obamacare.
We weren't left with very many good choices in the Senate.
But just on that point, there seemed to be mistrust of Paul Ryan, that his commitment wasn't good enough for McCain, where it was good enough for you and for Graham.
Well, we did get a call from Paul, and he assured us that skinny repeal is not going to pass the House, and it would have to go to conference. Again, I'm not going to speak for John McCain. He has a brain tumor right now. That vote occurred at 1:30 in the morning. Some of that might have factored in.
Really? I mean, he did, get out. He just had recovered from getting the brain tumor removed and then flew all the way to Washington, D.C. But you really think that played a factor in his judgment call?
Again, I don't know exactly what we really thought that. And again, I don't want to speak for any senator. I really thought John was going to vote yes to send that to conference at 10:30 at night. By about 1:30, he voted no. So you have to talk to John in terms of what was on his mind.
You mean, I think he meant attached to his brain, not on his mind. I think, I don't know what was attached to his brain. Now, that's pretty stunning that he is down to the point of saying, like, telling himself that it was his brain tumor took over sometime between 10:35 and 1:05 in the morning. Now, McCain's spokespeople came out and said, that's pretty disgusting that he would say that. As opposed, of course, to the president who said, I like my heroes not captured. And that didn't seem to really impact John McCain that much in terms of, or that time that the president that John McCain supplicated himself to for 8 years, who had spread rumors that McCain had adopted a black baby because he was it was a twofer. He was both exploiting the racism in South Carolina and then also basically calling John McCain some type of black lover. And so McCain's spokesperson's indignation needs to be taken with a grain of salt. And Ron Johnson came back the next day and apparently apologized for saying that he voted that way because of his brain tumor.
How come no one told me that I should do some brain tumor material? Totally unfair. Ron Johnson was out ahead with the brain tumor material, and I feel like I'm completely off track here with the John McCain jokes.
I don't want to see this in my report.
This isn't
Why do I see a chyron of John McCain or with Ron Johnson saying it?
This isn't in the positive news packet.
This is not the more fucking positive.
More fucking positive. By the way, John McCain has a brain tumor which is not that of a hyperpower. Donald Trump would never have a brain tumor because he is a winner.
Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos